Peace and blessings, what it do? It's your homie DJ Young Samm, aka Got Damn Samm, and right now you're tuned in to the Old Me Died podcast. Make sure you like, share, and subscribe. Tell a friend to tell a friend. I need your help to keep growing this channel, keep growing the podcast, man. Keep spreading God's word, you know what I'm saying? Let's get it. Alright, so today's episode, this one is for the elite ones. The ones that don't want to ask for help. Like, you so independent that you just don't want to ask for help. And it's not a bad thing, but it could be a bad thing because it could be your pride in the way of allowing you to ask somebody to help you that would really want to help you. And I know I'm like one of them people where I don't want to bother nobody. I ain't trying to ask nobody to do nothing for free. Like, I just want to, do what I got to do to try to make it on my own. So that means if I got to shoot my own videos, got to edit my own videos, mix my own music, whatever I got to do, I do it myself before I ask somebody else to do it. But, man, one thing about that is you find yourself where God will put you in a position to where you forced to ask somebody for help. I know me, I'm like, man, it just really just makes my flesh just crawl just trying to ask somebody to do something because I be worrying about if they going to tell me yes or no. And the thing I learned along this journey of life, man, it's like, what more can they say? Yes or no? But at the end of the day, the thing about it is if they say yes, it's going to work in your favor. But if they say no, you won't be still sitting here worrying about if they're going to say yes or no. You can go ahead and make your move and do what you want to do or try to do it on your own. But you also need other people in life to help you get further along in life. So that means trying to do everything yourself, saying you independent, that's cool. But when people are trying to give a helping hand to you, you want to welcome them in. You don't welcome everybody's help in. You got to make sure you examine them, make sure they straight. But you got to start allowing people to help you out, and then you can't be prideful to where you don't want to ask for help. And that's a big thing a lot of us got to get over, man. And then you got people sometimes that will hold it against you, and that right there kind of puts a bad taste in your mouth to where it's like, I don't even want to ask them for nothing. Every time I ask them for something, they're going to tell everybody about it. They're going to blast me about it. They're going to call me constantly about it, making sure that I get it back to them. Like, you don't want to deal with those type of people. And it's people out here that we call stingy. One thing about it, man, stingy people, you don't want to ask them, man. And those are the people that kind of like make people like me not want to ask nobody for nothing because the way they handle you when you ask. These past couple years, I had to really get over there. Like, I had a point in my life where I just got down to my lowest, and it was like, if you don't speak up, if you don't ask, then you would not be given it. So it was like, man, I sat and went and took walks in the park and just thinking hard, like, man, should I ask this person, man? Should I ask? Like, I don't really want to ask God. Like, asking God, should I make this move on asking? It's just so simple as, hey, man, can you do this for me? They tell you yes or no, and you got your answer, and you just keep on moving. And it's like, don't have no type of feelings about it or nothing. It's just like, man, hey, if they want to help you, they can. If they don't, it doesn't matter. But you can't be afraid to ask because you're going to need some help in these days and times. So that means asking for help, allowing others to help you. We got a lot of times where we'll have people come to us and be like, hey, you need a help on anything? And you be like, nah, I'm good. And the thing about it, by me being so independent, I would just say, nah, I'm good because I'm used to doing everything myself. Like, I'll walk into DJ gigs and I'm packing my speakers and people seeing me, hey, you need some help with that? And I'll be like, nah, I'm good. I got it. It's my job. But it's like, why make your job so hard when you got people that's trying to lend a helping hand and you steady saying, no, I don't need no help, when you could use some help? It could speed your process up a little bit better if you got some help. But the fact that you got too much pride and won't ask for help, that's why you're moving at such a slow pace. And me, I had to learn it. I had to learn that, hey, man, I know you're going to stay in motion. You're going to keep doing things, but you can only expand as far as the people that you empower. So I learned that, hey, man, when people want to help, when they want to come in and be a part of the team, I check them out, make sure they straight, see where they head at, or whatever. I even give them a trial run. And if I feel like they not the right people, I'm quick to cut ties because, man, one thing I don't want around me is somebody who's lazy. Like if you're a lazy person and you always got an excuse or you always running from the hard work or trying to find a way around doing the hard work or sitting down there and actually doing what it takes, like, man, I can't have you around me. And that's the type of help we don't want. We don't want nobody lazy around us trying to help us, because what you're going to do, you're going to ruin it, or you're going to throw the timing off, or you're going to make us lose a client. So at the end of the day, man, we don't want that type of help. But the main message that I want y'all to get today is don't be afraid to hear a no. Make sure that you asking for help when you need help. And if you got a good name, if you really got a good name and you known for helping others, man, they're going to be happy you called. They're going to say, man, of course I'll help you out. You don't never ask me for nothing, man. I got family members that's been helping me out these past couple of years, and it's been a blessing. It's like, man, a lot of times I don't even ask for help, but sometimes, a lot of the times people are just offer to help me out or whatever, and sometimes I would take it, sometimes I didn't. But now, man, when people coming around here try to help me, what you trying to do? Okay, let me find something for you to do. Like, man, I'm accepting help. I'm helping others. I'm knowing when I'm not going to help people, and I'm knowing who not to take help from. So, yeah, don't be afraid to ask for help.